hey guys, Fusebox here, and I took a day off. I took a day off through Mother's Day to hang out with my family. It's something I've been needing to do, and I don't regret it. But so I got on my game, and I couldn't help myself. I went ahead and took Suwai Firstborn up. I don't have books yet. It won't be long, but all right, she does hit hard. She's a hard-hitting, good champion, but man, what I'm seeing is a boss killer. Through these Doom Tower bosses, these level 25 dungeon bosses, her A1 brings a decreased defense. It's a 50% shot on an A1. Not bad at all. Then she increases her own attack, crit damage. Then she brings decreased attack, and this is with her big AoE hit. So you can decrease attack on the boss, you can decrease the defense on the boss with a consistent A1, and you can bring weaken. This is 100% when booked. This is 100% when booked, and both are on a 3-turn cooldown once she's booked, and more damage on all of them. So you could bring her single-handedly to deal with the bosses, because typically on the harder dungeons and getting through waves in the Doom Tower, you're either going to wipe them with somebody like Seer, or you're going to control them the entire time, and then you have to handle the boss. You don't really need a bunch of AoE defense down, weaken, and attack down. Not necessarily. And plus, she does hit pretty hard. Something else I'd like to mention, not just on her, because she would be great with the Helm Smasher or even coming over into Flawless Execution if you wanted. But Helm Smasher would probably be amazing on her. It would probably open up the window into, if you want to go into Arena with her, try to make a nuker out of her. That's not what I'm doing. She's not top tier nukage. She's not really the most amazing damage dealer. She is good. But what you really want, if you're not going in Arena these days, you almost want to take War Master or Giant Slayer, depending on how many hits you have on your A1 typically, or combined number of hits as you're rotating through your skills. It's becoming more and more important because all the new content is based around the boss. I mean, they have difficult waves, but we have mechanics to get through those. So I just want to make a note of that. Also, these masteries are not 100% what I think I'll land on, though they're close. I almost took the sniper master because I don't have the books yet, but 75% chance unbooked is already an amazing shot at landing her debuffs. I just need her to move fast. I need her to have her accuracy up. Now, on that note, when I finally build her out, going with the chance on counterattack for anytime somebody gets a debuff on them or a big hit comes in, might land her decreased defense more often. I'm going to consider that. But right now, what I did, she's not rolled up. She's going to have a lot more crit damage, a lot more crit rate. I went with crit rate gloves, and I took amazing rolls on crit damage everywhere else. It is going to end up being a good build, but right now with my attack percentage not rolled up, nothing's rolled up. Nothing. Because I'm doing this out of place. I typically wait until an event. I just really wanted to start testing her out, which is what this is, an initial test. And again, I'm not building her for maximum nukage, though I do plan on her hitting hard once this gets about 3,500. I'm going to hit my 100 mark, I believe, when I get this rolled up. And this will be over 200% crit damage, but that's not 100% what I'm building. I'm really trying to give her some HP, decent speed, and I want her to be landing her debuffs. That's really it. Under the Masters, I made sure to take Master Hexer, and as her debuffs wear off, it increases her turn meter to keep her going through those debuffs. So she's not going to land these 100%. Okay, so untested, let's try taking her through Dragon 25. I'll speed up through the waves if it's taking a while, but what we're gonna go for, we still have lots of control. We should get through the waves. We got lots of speed. We need a poisoner. Hang on, we're gonna have a poisoner. So no Vizier. I was gonna use him to extend those debuffs. I tell you what, we'll take the defense. Yeah, we'll take the defense and we'll bring a poisoner along. Let's see. Where is Mr. Occult Brawler? Alright, so hopefully we have enough control here to actually get through to the dragon. Let's see. We'll find out. So she'll be bringing some damage on the waves. That's really not what I'm building her for. So attacks down in case anybody does slip through our control. We did change my team up a little bit here. That's odd that he went and did debuff spread on the one person without debuffs. Did you see Vizier? They need to fix that. They need to fix him. I need control of the AI. So I'm lacking a little bit on control, but it looks like we definitely have this under control. We shouldn't have too much trouble. She'll be my weakest link for sure. They're going to try to kill her when they get a chance, but we're still controlling it. It is going to take a minute. Well, let's watch her damage. She's going here. There's her AoE, decrease attack. Again, though she does hit pretty well, I'm not building her for that. I really think she's going to be the single source of my boss debuffing, especially when she's booked out. That's why I'm bringing Vizier. I want her buffs to stay up so we can see what it would look like. So I'm going to speed this up. We're going to get to the dragon, and then we'll see what we do. Okay, so I'm still using a very safe, slow, and steady team. Sorry about the time. We might try to throw her in with a seer and see if we can knock the waves out, get to the boss, and still pull this off. But without worrying about a speed run, this is literally the first place I've taken her other than Doom Tower. She did pretty well against. I took her on the last 3 bosses, so the Frost Spider, the Nether Spider, and the Provoked Dragon. All of them were pretty easy to beat. Her debuffs are inconsistent without the books. That's the reason I'm bringing Vizier. Once I land, plus he'll keep these poisons up forever, but once I land one of her debuffs, let's watch her go. I want it to last as if she had those 3-turn cooldowns. So she's going to let me down. She's not landing any of, not even, well, that's her A1. Her A1 has a 50% chance even when she's booked. Alright, let's see. That Vizier actually landed that attack down, and she did actually just land her own. So we're going to keep that one up. We got plenty of poisons, so we're not worried about beating the dragon here. There's Weaken. Now all we need is our A1 to land decreased defense, and we have all of our debuffs plus a full bar of poisons. This is going to be a pretty easy fight if she can land decreased defense. She can even die after that. She's still not landing it. 50%. Feels more like 10, right? But that's the way it goes. She hit decrease attack again. Unbooked, that's a 75% chance on Weaken and decrease attack. That's a pretty good shot. But the irony here is her A1 doesn't need books. It's a 50% shot on her A1. Let's see. Will she land it before we... She actually keeps using it. She's actually getting around to her moves pretty quick. I do have a cycle of magic, so she might be decreasing cooldowns. That might be better if I take that off. I need that A1 to be coming around as often as her A2 and A3. So the dragon's going to die. He's going to die without decreased defense, or it'll be right at the end, of course. Well, okay. So what do we really have here? I'll redo her testing when her damage is quite high, but most of our damage is actually coming from her on the boss, her War Master proc. I don't know, a little underwhelming. I'm gonna be honest. I thought she'd be really, really good on bosses, and with those books guaranteeing the weaken and the decreased attack, she still could be all right. She still could be. I mean, single target, she's gonna be great at bringing debuffs. But honestly, I've got decreased attack already right here. And if she wasn't on this team, all I need is break defense and weaken so Rosin could come in and do that. I don't know. A little underwhelming. Let's see. What else could? All right, let's just real quick. Well, she's not built. She's not built out for nukage. Yeah, no matter where we take her, that's about what we're gonna see. I mean, we could just try to really put her to the test on her own. We just come in here and watch these two. Yeah, all right. We'll end it after this because I don't know. She feels a little underwhelming. I mean, she'll do way better damage when I get her built out, and she still does bring all 3 debuffs. I kind of feel like with books guaranteeing weaken and decrease attack are great. If she had a better shot at decreased defense on her on her A1, maybe she'll actually be good on an unkillable. She could be pretty good on unkillable. I might actually try that. That might be where I can put her in and try her out. Can Seal keep her alive? So right here, this is just waves smashing, no big deal. I wish that Minotaur went to stage 20 with this new increase, and you could get more scrolls. That would be nice. Maybe they'll bring that along the way. All right, so the 75% chance did miss one of the ads, but it landed decreased attack on the boss. She put decreased defense on the ad, and it did die. Decreased defense again. Like, now she's not letting me down. What do you know? She's got 280 accuracy. She should be landing this on the dragon. So now Seal's gonna steal the show. We got decreased attack refreshed. Really, what I want to see is Seal to slow down. Just slow down. All right, we got decreased defense. She lands weakened, and we got all of our main buffs, like all of them. And there's weakened. So, I mean, that's definitely good. Definitely, she's not bad, but maybe still a little underwhelming, to be honest. It'd be nice if we were getting more War Master procs, but she kept up. You saw Seal taking turn after turn after turn there, and she did keep up on damage going through those waves. They both have 1 AoE, so that's not bad. Not bad on the damage, and it will be much better. You saw she's going to be much stronger. I've got my gear planned out, but I've got to roll it up and glyph it better, but not too bad. I guess she's a maybe. The damage, this could be a much better piece. I can't be using all my silver. Her crit rate's actually coming from here. Her crit damage is coming from some amazing rolls along the way. She could be a little faster, but lots of crit damage. Once this is rolled up, it's going to be pretty remarkable. When her attack will go up quite a bit, glyphing it out much better than I did. I put some of the smallest glyphs along the way. I know she's going to do some damage, but hey, I guess that's what I built her out for, to see. A little underwhelming, I'm going to be honest. I'll report back when the damage is high, but well, at least now you know. Now you know what you're looking at. She does take how many books would it take to get her 100% on 2 of her? Let's see, we're looking at 1, 2, 3. Oh, man, not the worst, but not great. I don't know. Is she really worth all that effort? 3 turn cooldowns. I mean, I'm gonna go through with it. I'll go through with it for you, but I don't know. We shall see. We'll find out together. But maybe if you were wondering or thinking, maybe there's other people you could be working on for now until she's a little further tested. Again, a little underwhelming. that's what I did it for. I just had to know. Not totally disappointed, and I'll keep experimenting with maybe some builds too. But I can't do that until this next fragment event happens because I used more resources than I wanted to already. All right, guys. Until next time, enjoy the grind.